Julie, and for my student dialogue I went to the mental health one, which was about why Clemson students are the happiest students in the country. And during my student dialogue, I learned many new things from my new student dialogue. I expected it to be kind of a just like a talking thing where you just listen to someone talk and maybe take notes and do a couple activities, but I didn't really expect it to be something where the students were active in participating and we would actually talk about like ourselves. I expected it to be more of just like a teacher presenting stuff to us. I do feel that our group achieved true dialogue, as I just said, because we did this thing called the social identity wheel, and we were each given this paper and we had to rank things such as like race, ethnicity, socioeconomic class, and gender, and we had to put them like in an order what was most important to us. And by doing this first exercise, we kind of like already were getting engaged in like the new student dialogue, and we were forced to like talk to each other about it and like see what everyone else put compared to what we put. And I definitely think that going to that new student dialogue, I was more open to talking about mental health and those aspects. There definitely were active voices in the dialogue. As I was saying before, I expected it to be more of like a presentation to us, but there were some people that actually just came out and like talked about their experiences with their mental health, such as like sickness and illness, like schizophrenia or OCD or anorexia or just depression. And so some people came out and started talking about that, and I didn't expect it to be like this at all. So I was just kind of sitting back, like, true to myself, I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. So I didn't really have much input. I didn't really have any questions. I didn't want to put them on the spot. So for me, I was more of the reserved voices in the dialogue as compared to the active roles. I did participate in every like little activity that we did, but I didn't exactly have any contribution to experience, I guess. Like I've never physically gone through anything like that, so it was kind of hard for me to talk about something I've never gone through, or to like talk to people that have gone through this and say, oh, I understand, because I don't understand. I don't even know anyone that's ever had any of those problems, but it was a really eye-opening experience, I guess. I think that the dialogue is a component of Library 100, probably to welcome freshmen in and to see just how I guess like important it is to like get involved in things like this, and to just like you know, get like make new friends and say, okay, you can go to new student dialogue and feel comfortable, and like everyone was really nice, and you get to learn something at the same time about other people. I think it was a useful tool in my university experience because I did make a friend there, and I did get to see why Clemson students are the happiest, even though some do go through points of weakness and illness. But I think it was good to see people, freshmen like me, not in like a dining hall or just walking the hallway. We were like actually in a classroom setting, but we got to talk about something that we all felt comfortable talking about, and it wasn't schoolwork. So in the new student dialogue, I felt like there were a lot of it was a lot of small groups, and it was really easy to talk to people. I think that was definitely a good aspect of the new student dialogue. It wasn't a huge group, so you could easily talk to someone, and you know, you wouldn't be talking to 20 other people too. if you said something outside in the group, you only, you just like felt more accepted because it was a smaller group and you felt like you knew people better. It was at the end of it, we talked about how everyone else viewed the assignment, and it was interesting to see how people really did like this experience with new student dialogue. And I was kind of thinking the same thing. I like wanted to say that it wasn't what I expected, but at the same time I didn't want to like have them think that I thought it was going to be boring, which it was not at all. Overall, it was a good learning experience. I got to talk to people firsthand who had unfortunately gone through some tough points in their life and battled with some illnesses, and I think it was really good to just bring people together like that and to just talk about it just like everyday people. And I think it was a good learning experience. So, all right.